Greetings, Good Life Nation, and welcome to our Tuesday corporate update call. This is your president, Matt Landau, along with our president of travel fulfillment, Mr. Rob Baker. Going to be reaching out tonight, going over some updates with the company, doing some exciting training points, and going over just general state of affairs here at Good Life. Guys, it's been another exciting week here as things continue to grow at a nice, steady pace in really exciting times. Really what I'm most excited about and focused about is the Canada expansion. It has been so much fun as we continue to grow and we begin to infiltrate Quebec and have all of our wonderful French-speaking community come join us here at Good Life. Guys, let's step back and really talk about it. So Canada is really just about there. There's a few of the smaller provinces, Nova Scotia, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, that we are still kind of going through some of that compliance aspects, wanting to make sure that we are in the right way. But you think about it, all of the major provinces we are now open up in Quebec, Ontario, BC, Alberta. I mean, these are the major provinces. And we are, we're up and operating. We are, really starting to make a mark and a move up there. And of course, I love what that does for us in that it expands and sets us up for a lot of other new markets and reaching people who reach back across the borders into other countries and back here domestically. Really exciting times. And, along with that, I'll just go over one more time, the enhancements and the improvements that we put to the site. Of course, when you go there, you can click and drop down and you can find the Canadian French content and the Canadian content in general. You're going to see currency in the Canadian currencies, the denominations presented. You're going to have all of the things that you need to begin to share Good Life and to explore Good Life from that side. Now, of course, it's just the beginning. We're going to be continuing as we grow to provide more content, to be putting more marketing materials, and to be providing more support staff in French. These are the things that are going to, they take time, and really it takes growth. And so as we get and talk these, have these calls and talk and share our information, it's all about the things that we do today to grow the company tomorrow. So we want to give you the tools now, but we always want to continue to give you more and more tools to help you grow and thrive and share Good Life and enjoy Good Life. And one of the things that we put in place this week is a French support email. And so, we're starting to build the French-speaking support staff, but we don't have it in there yet, but we, to the extent that we're going to. But what we are providing is an email where the French speakers can email. We then have our French-speaking field and leadership that is on hand and helping us work with that as well. That is supportfrancais@goodlife.com, goodlifeusa.com. So support Francais, FRANCAIS @goodlifeusa.com. That is there. It is there now for any questions that you may have, your French-speaking friends or people that speak both but are more comfortable communicating in French. We will have that ability to get those responses to you and be able to get that flow of communication where it needs to be. And so that's Canada. Canada is moving along great. We love the progress. Heading into summer, people are going to be traveling a lot. This is, never been a better time than right now to be looking at and using the product, getting in there, finding all the great travel deals, seeing all the great opportunities. I like just going on there and just exploring and looking around and saying, hey, where would it be great to go? Maybe I do feel like going to London. A lot of people were tuned into London, and I know my kids were wanting to say they were wanting to go. They said, Dad, we want to go to London. Well, you go on there and you start looking at some of the hotels and some of the travel product that we have, and you realize, with Good Life, you can do these things. This is really reasonable and possible, and at the deals that we have, that's the beauty of what Good Life brings to you. So that's in place. Contests, guys, no new contests this month. Coming off of the last round, we're, really where we are is we're working on some really exciting stuff that we're going to be sharing with you very soon. But we didn't want to roll out any contests at this point What we do, obviously, is we have our friends and family promotion that we have there, which is it's not so much a promotion, it's really a tool. And that is just a great aspect for you to be able to take this, take what we are and be able to share Good Life with people, with a friend or a family. And of course, that gives them a nice, easy entry point into Good Life. And it also helps you hit that PCV requirement. Obviously, we're at that 50 PCV era now. And of course, we have the lateral promotion, and that is more of a limited promotion. But when you have people in groups, people that you want to share Good Life with on a larger scale, who maybe are coming from other companies or, are connected by, in some way in a larger group, this is an amazing tool for them to be able to come and learn about Good Life and be a part of Good Life. And for you as an IBO to be able to make money and to be able to share in that and make that quick pay money. So those are there. And like I said, there's going to be some exciting announcements for the next call. We're going to go over the schedule in just a minute, but there are some really exciting announcements, and I'm so, I want to be cautious. I don't want to tip my hand too much, but I'll say this. There are some incredible compensation plan enhancements that are coming up very soon. Very soon. Let me say that again. Some incredible compensation plan enhancements that are coming up very soon. And believe me, guys, when you hear, you're going to be really, really excited. We're still in the shop, in the laboratory, doing everything that's necessary to make all of these changes and get them in place and test them and make sure we're getting them right. But that is coming up. And I want to say it's going to be in our next call that we have like this in this format. So, but that's going to not be for a couple of weeks. Why is that? Well, let me kind of go into transition into our schedule. Next week, we are not going to have a call next Tuesday because we're going to be coming off the holiday weekend. We know a lot of people will be traveling. A lot of people, it'll be a difficult time to be able to tune in. And so that weekend, that Tuesday, the 29th, due to the holiday, we're not going to have a call. Then the following weekend, the following Tuesday, which is Tuesday the 5th, that is our interactive dial-in kind of product and opportunity call. And that, I love that format, so much excitement and energy and people calling in from all over the country and all over the world. And we get to hear everybody where they're calling in from. You get to hear some testimonials and some excitement. When they call in with that energy, man, it is so fun. And really what I love about it, because, we do a little bit of product, we do a little bit of opportunity. Really, it's really about the energy. It's about the Good Life vibe and people getting on there and meeting us and feeling everybody out there and their energy. And then also learning about what is the Good Life and why is it so amazing? What are the opportunities that it brings for you? And that, that prospect that's listening in. So guys, this is a really important thing that we do in that first week of every month, to share this with prospects and give you guys some good material to be able to share with prospects. And so we really want you to be sure that you have all your guests on these calls, that you're really geared up, to share this, because these calls really are geared towards new people. They're the ones that benefit the most by learning about us. And so, this is really a tool that we want to be able to have for you guys. And so that Tuesday, the 5th, get all your prospects, go out there, share with them, have them tune in, and have them meet us and have them meet everybody else in the Good Life family in that interactive dial-in call. So that's going to be on the 5th, guys. And we are really, really excited about that. And kind of along the lines of marketing and sharing and using the tools, Rob and I wanted to have a little bit of an opportunity to let Rob go over, some of the exciting aspects of the VIP card. The VIP cards have actually, the activations are going up steadily. People are using these. They're seeing Good Life. They're getting a chance to take part in what we have. They're saving money. And of course, the IBOs are making money. And it's fun to watch those VIP card numbers keep escalating and watching those payouts, most importantly, watching those payouts go out there and keep on escalating and growing and getting bigger and bigger and more exciting. And really, in so many ways, the VIP cards are they're really the lifeblood. They're such a fundamental part of Good Life and the way we share it. So that's why we wanted to have Rob kind of talk about, how to maximize the cards, how you maximize the way you share the cards, and maximize your understanding of what of what the card can do and how it can be shared. So without any further ado, I want to introduce Rob, and he is going to talk about the VIP cards. Go right ahead, Rob.
Hey, Matt, thanks a lot for that great introduction. Welcome, everyone, to another exciting weekly call. Today, we're going to be featuring a little bit about the VIP card, really how to maximize that card, how to represent it, and also really how the whole VIP card program is really intended to be used. But for any entrepreneur out there, no matter what business you may have, this really is an incredible enhancement to anyone's existing business. No matter what it is that you may be marketing or selling, as an entrepreneur, you're always looking to add additional value to whatever it is that you're offering to your customers and clients. So the VIP card is a great tool, very inexpensive with a high value proposition that provides your customers and clients with something of tangible value. So once again, the VIP card, first and foremost, is an amazing gift or incentive to add value to your existing business while obviously offering an incredible opportunity. So let's just kind of review how to represent the VIP card. First of all, the $200 or $2,000 VIP savings is actually savings that's going to be applied to the available savings on any individual search. Make sure that you're not representing the VIP card, that the 200 or 2,000 goes towards the cost of the trip. And that's an area of confusion from those that are actually handing out VIP cards that aren't really explaining to someone that receives the card or someone that's looking at the business really how it works. So just take the time to explain to whoever it is that you're talking to, the individual that you're giving it to as a gift, or talking to someone that has a business that may have an interest in issuing the cards so they can make money, how the program works. And it's real simple. By issuing this VIP card, there's a legitimate $200 or $2,000 savings that once again can be applied to the savings that is available on a particular search. And you don't know what that savings is going to be. And by the way, if they don't use all the savings in that initial search, those savings in terms of the balance is actually saved in a bank and can be applied for future travel. Also understand what the other aspect of the VIP card is for. It provides a limited test drive of the full platinum subscription. Meaning limited is they only have access to hotels, cars, and activities. They don't have access to all the other benefits that are available to a platinum subscriber. In addition, the discount that they actually receive is actually smaller than the discount that a platinum subscriber would receive. So once again, by having the platinum subscription, you're maximizing the savings and obviously opening up the doors to a lot of other value and a lot of other services, both what we call travel related and lifestyles related, things that you're doing daily. Now, when talking to any type of a business owner in regards to getting involved as an IBO to issue VIP cards, one of the things that I like to do is really express the value of the VIP card in comparison to whatever it is that they're actually marketing, selling, or representing. I think it's important to show the business owner that if they're selling something that, let's say, for example, is $100, you're providing a $200 travel savings card that actually places their customer in a position of getting more value than what they paid for if they were to use the full $200 in savings. And once again, understanding that those savings are real savings, because if those customers of theirs were actually traveling, where would they be going to book? They'd be going to a retail website or a travel agency or directly to the supplier. So they're going to be paying retail. So if there's legitimate savings there and they're applying that, that's real dollars that that customer or client saved, providing legitimate value to the business owner. So real important to understand that. So when talking to a business, understand what that business does, or that entrepreneur does, in regards to what they represent or sell or market. Understand what their price point is. So if you're speaking to a realtor, for example, you may want to say, hey, for anyone that buys an actual home and completes the closing, give them a $2,000 travel saver. If it's someone that's just looking at a home, maybe give them a $200. Or if you're a car dealership, for anyone that buys a car, you give them a $2,000. Anyone that takes a test drive, you get a $200. Make sure that you apply the value of what you're going to be giving in terms of the VIP travel saver to the equivalence, at least close thereof, to the product that's being provided. So you don't want to, give a $2,000 card out to someone that bought a $100 product, for example. Okay. In addition, remember everyone, our goal and objective is to get people to become a platinum subscriber. So if you give them a $2,000 VIP card, it may take a lot longer for them to maximize that card versus giving someone a $200. Now remember, if they have a $200 card and they have a search that they conduct on the site and it says that they maximize their savings, there will also be a little banner on the right-hand side that says if you were a subscriber, you would have saved an additional whatever dollar amount. And then that actually directs them to your IBO product sales website for them to learn more about how becoming a platinum subscriber. So once again, the objective and goal is to add value to a business, but also provide a test drive to the ultimate platinum subscription. So once again, on the $200 VIP card or the $2,000 VIP card, you earn 50% of the savings in what we call customer acquisition bonuses. And you're paid the month after travel has been taken. And just to let you know, it is amazing all the activations that are taking place right now. We had the most activations ever last month, and we had the highest usage in terms of commissions paid this last month. So it's very exciting in regards to the trend that's happening on that. So whether it's the 200 or whether it's the 2,000, once again, if there's 2,000 in savings, you earn $1,000 in customer acquisition. And by the way, you don't have to wait till the full 200 or 2,000 is used. You're able to get increment payments. So as a refresh on how it works, on the back of the VIP card, there's a website that the customer goes and registers the VIP card. They put in a code that tracks back to you or the person that actually issued the VIP card. And once they've activated, we have a new process. Really important. Make sure that you let your VIP customer know that when they activate that card, make sure that they go into their email to click on the link to activate, to now proceed to the actual platform to be able to start using the program. Because we have a new fraud system in place to verify email addresses. So once again, real important, when they register this VIP card, make sure that you remind them, check your email, check your spam, because you'll need to click on another link to verify your email, so that way you can move forward into the platform. So when they go into the platform, they don't get this platform that you're seeing here. They get a modified platform that only has available for them under the Book Travel Now. And once again, their only benefit is hotel, rental car, and activities. So we do show all the other benefits in gray so they understand what they're potentially missing, which also could have them get interested in actually going to your product website to learn more about the product, as we've now placed an overview of the product on the site. So once again, when the customer or prospect activates their VIP card and they go into the platform, you'll notice at the top left there's what we call a bank. That bank actually will determine what the dollar amount is that they were issued, whether it was a 200 or the 2,000. And like we said before, it's limited in terms of what they have available to search. So when they go in and let's say conduct a hotel search, in this particular search, here is the best online price is $5,866, and you can verify that by clicking in the middle by going to public prices, and you'll notice that the savings is $1,160. So they have a $2,000 card. They don't get to apply the full 2,000. They're only able to apply the 1,160 on that. Or if you looked at one down further, 798 or 741. So whatever the balance is that they didn't use remains in their bank for future savings. So in this particular case, if they saved 1,160, they'd have $840 left over for future savings. And by the way, if you would have been the person that issued the card and they booked this particular hotel, you would have earned 50% of that 1,160. Not bad for just handing out a VIP card, right? So let's kind of review real quick in terms of kind of how it looks. So if you hand out a $200 VIP card and let's say the savings was $49.63, okay, they would have a remaining balance less $200 for future booking. And by the way, in this particular instant, you would earn $24.81. Or if they saved $85.96, you earn $42.84. Or if they saved $115.64, you earn $57.82. Or once again, if you issued a $2,000 card, they saved $1,015.96, you earn $507.98. So remember, it's not that you have to wait until the full 200 or 2,000 is actually saved. You're able to get into increments. And the increments come the month after travel has been actually fulfilled and taken. And that's actually tracking and happening. Now, another question that we get quite often is, how do I keep track of those that I'm issuing physical cards to, or even those that I'm emailing cards to? Well, remember, you have some really good tools in your back office under VIP Management System. Make sure to click around. And by the way, we're going to be adding some new features in here to make it a little bit more user-friendly in the near future. But until we get some of those new features into the system, you can click on the different links. And in this particular example, it shows that there was a physical card that was activated on April 24th. So if I have the person's information and I notice that they haven't really used any of it, I might want to give them a call and thank them for activating the card and remind them that don't forget that next time you book travel, take a look at using that VIP card to save money. So it's a drip type of a campaign, right? If you're going to be assigning a card, whether it be a physical card or a digital card, make sure you know who you're giving it to. If you're going to be giving out a physical card, let's say you carry them around with you and you give it to someone that you met somewhere, or you're giving it to a customer or client, but specifically someone that you don't know, grab their business card or grab their information, get their name, email, phone number, right? If it's not on a business card. If it's on a business card, take the ID number that's associated with that physical card and write it on your business card or on your notepad. So that way, after you've given the card, you could go back log into your platform, click assign a card, and when you assign, you could put all the data into the system. So that way it becomes a tickler file for you to be able to follow up later on with that particular customer or client. I always like to find out what kind of business they're in or the occupation they're involved with, because that might help me with some lines on how to approach them in regards to the business or even the Platinum full subscription. So all the tools and things are there for you guys to have success in managing your business. But remember, when managing your business, know who you're issuing your physical and digital cards to, put them into the system, and follow up with your prospects. So like we say, this whole program is all about issuing VIP cards that lead to having people get onto the Good Life Platinum Lifestyle subscription. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the best platform in the industry. We combine high tech with high touch. We have so much value proposition, and for $49 a month or $600 a year in minimum cost to maintain this, people are going to be saving a lot more than what it is that they're paying. And just always remind people that it's not what you save this month or next month, it's what you save during the entire year. And make sure that you're going into the system and into the platform and learn all the great features that you have access to. By the way, if you haven't activated your personal assistant, make sure you go in and do that. You have 30 minutes a month of that personal assistant. That's a $30 value right there. So once again, we want to thank you for your time, for reviewing what we got going on this week. We'll look forward to being on the next presidential update call, which will actually be, like Matt said, it'll be the call that we really are doing at the first of the month, the first week of every month. We do that audio overview that's really for new people, for prospects. So if you have any prospects, you're going to want to get them on that. It's not a webinar, it's an actual call, so they can hear the business presentation and learn more about what Good Life is about, the product, the opportunity, and how to get started. So until then, have a great rest of the week. Have a great holiday weekend, and best wishes for success.